Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to Balloons Tower Defense. It's good to see you. Good to see you. You look good. You look good. But yeah, how are you all doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Same shit, different wipe today. We're still gonna be trying to beat the harder levels, but while also magically not really giving a shit. You know what I mean? Because like always with balloons, I'm here to just 90% just chill. Alright, that's me. I'm here to just vibe for a while and, continue my always back to workshop. I still don't know how the fuck we're failing this one. There you go. Because Sada can do most of this shit on their own. So I have no clue how we just keep losing it. It's pretty crazy, actually. But hey, who cares? Honest to God. Who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? Not me. I only give two shits, dog. Not gonna lie to you. But yeah, good to see you all. Nice vibe day today. Nice vibe session. Just gonna chill. Kick my feet up. Not do anything too crazy. I do wonder, there's probably a better way for us to get the thing. The Moab. To just stay still. So I'm thinking like, we could probably just get a bunch of Moab killers. Also, you should probably get a glue gunner somewhere over here to help Sada out. Not because Sada needs help, but because I think we lost last time not to a Moab, but just a random rush of fucking guys. So what we probably want to get is just glue hose and stronger glue, I would say. Yeah. Because putting the glue guy up here didn't really do a lot. When does the ice monkey be better at that? No, there's no way he'd be. He's super shit. I honestly don't know what to put. Because I know for a fact that... trying to think. Because the glue gunner doesn't do a whole lot up there, I believe. Because we can't get Moab glue for a while. I mean, I guess it does technically do something, but I'm wondering. What if instead of just getting that? No. I'll play it safe for once. I'll play it safe. I'll just make sure to get him and put him down and treat him nice and keep him there because I know for a fact he is a part of the initial strategy that we have. So, yeah. We'll get him again. Just because I don't want to risk fucking something up and then getting stuck. You know what I mean? Ideally, we just beat this on the first try. To be fair, that's ideal for anything we ever do. But this, tenfold. Ideal, we just get it on one quick little swoop swap, boobity bop 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 bop. You know what I mean? That's the idea, at least. Come on. Oh, there you go. But I say the slow game, Jesus Christ, because I think all we get for this early game is... I know we get the Ring of Fire, we get the glue guy, and I think that's all we get before the fucking Moab comes. If we can, we'll get a cannon. Actually, hold up. A mortar monkey wouldn't be bad for this. You don't gotta give it accuracy because all it has to do is hit one area. So what we could do is give it rapid reload, heavy shells, and then balloon buster. We could do that and just have it be placed so it's aiming right here. That way everything just gets caught in his blast. That's not the dumbest idea I ever had. Honestly, it's probably up there with one of the more smarter ones. I always talk about how I like Mortar Monkey, but I don't ever use them that often. So I guess I should put my money where my mouth is and just let Mortar Monkey take care of that one area. You know what I mean? Big brain. Think about it. Think about all of it. It makes sense. The math checks out there. I'm just saying. The math checks out. It's going weirdly smoothly. But who cares? But yeah, the math checks out for all of that. Just saying. It does. Damn. Sometimes I forget just how good Sada is, because she can just fucking say no to most balloons. Oh, one finally got through. That's crazy, actually. No, fuck you. The second those balloons get through, it starts coming to all and oh, level 100. Cool. Finally, triple digits in balloons. I'm not even sure that's a good thing. That just screams high unemployment. Jeez, just give me the... I need a... there you go. Alright, we're good now. God, that's annoying a little bit. A wee bit annoying, I'll say. Gladly. P myself and I. P myself and I. Me, myself, and I. That's annoying. We lost a lot of health there for no fucking reason. Because I'm an idiot. But yeah. Now that we have that... I believe we focused next on the glue gunner. I think we put him here. Right? Yeah. And we go for Moab glue. We'll get the other one for the large amount of enemies later on because... Oh no, he does hit those. Who cares? I think what I'm missing is the fucking... Spike Factory that I usually get, but I'm not going to get it this time. Because I just want Moab glue. I want Moab glue and then I want a Mortar Monkey. Because if I could just mortar him right at the perfect point... I could just fucking wail on him with a fucking with mortars. No shit. If I mortar him with sticky glue, I can just wail on him with mortars while he's sticky glued. I'm such a genius. I'm so fucking smart. Literally just a fabrication of like an eldritch deity of how intelligent I am. The fact that we have a lot of money left scares me actually though. Because I know we're going to have enough for the Moab glue. It's the question of, am I going to have enough for a mortar, a single mortar? Yeah, oh, definitely. We got 6 rounds, and all we need is like $800. And he is helping there more than I would say he was on the other side. On the other side, he was only doing fucking Moabs. Now he's doing everything. Now my boy got a pay fucking, and now he got a promotion. He's doing more shit now. We'll get glue splatter later on. I really want to get the mortar up. Your target will be there. Faster reload. And this is the plan. Yep, we'll do that. Fucking Moabs. We want that because it does bonus damage to Moabs. We want this one area to just be a fucking... That was on me. I completely spaced the fuck out there. I was not paying attention at all. I just blanked mentally. Just gone. It does look like we need a little bit something for... Alright, he's good now. Okay. Let me think. I feel like a Phoenix Monkey would be good. Get Magic Sense to help with the fucking... The boys. Could I move this fucking bench? That's all I want to do. Just move the bench. Just throw it away. I don't care what the fucking the layout of the factory. Just move it. Okay? I want a Phoenix Monkey to help with Moab and fucking the thing, but... Oh, actually, hold up. Scratch that. We can just get a monkey village right here so that everything can see fucking camo. And the second this fucking Inferno Ring sees camo, it's over for them. We'll just have to pay a little bit more attention and not be so... What's it look? Tunnel visioned. And not be so tunnel visioned. I got a really dumb idea. Got it. I got a really dumb idea. We're just gonna get a laser down here because the Moab goes here. I guess it'll also be good because a laser would just become a laser for fucking the camo balloons. Faster firing, advanced targeting. Why not? Slow it down. No, wait, hold up. Open the tracks. Open all the tracks. We lost. Oh, right. I forgot. We had something on the other side last time that helped with damage. We had another Inferno Ring. That's right. See, I remember stuff. I remember the mortars being way stronger. That's weird. Because the mortar did nothing. I'm used to that thing being way better, but it just, like, tickled the balloons this time. It didn't really do anything, I'm being completely honest with you. It kind of just sat there and let it go by. We won't get the mortar this time. We'll definitely get a Moab Crusher. Yeah, we'll get a cannon. Just because the fucking mortar, I thought it'd be good, but it's just not up to what I remember it was. I think it's because I'm... Okay. I'm remembering, I think, the fully leveled up version of it. I'm remembering this one. Yeah. I'm remembering this one. I think. I could not tell you. I just remember it being better for some reason. I'm not sure if I have just rose-colored glasses on right now or... Completely forgot to grab that. I'm not sure if I just have rose-colored glasses on when it comes to the Mortar Monkey or what, but I remember it being way better. But then again, I have not used him that much in a while, so it could just be on me and he's just really shit. That's a possibility that I gotta just accept. He could just be complete dog shit, and I just had good memories of him before. But yeah, realizing, if I just put a fucking... You know what? Actually, we'll just go for the Dartling Gunner and see what happens. I just want to see what happens, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold up. We're not gonna get white hot spikes. We're not gonna get hot shots immediately. Because I want to see, does this table right here block the Dartling Gunner's path? If it does, fuck you, game. Come on. Damn, that cleanup was nice. Jesus. Whoa! I quick drawed that way too fast. I might have just fucked myself a little bit. Oh my god, it does. How did I not notice that? I'm a fucking idiot. Of course they do that. It make it way too easy if you have a fucking Dartling Gunner going down the one path the Moabs go down. Well, that's not the question now. I gotta think now. How can I do this now? I guess, yeah, cannons. Cannons would be a good one. And then I want to get a few... I want to get another glue monkey after we get our first one. The first one we get is going to be mainly for the Moab. The next one is going to be for just everything else. It's a complete fuck you kind of corrosion, big glue globs, all that good shit. Actually, no, not corrosion. I feel like corrosion on the balloon, the fucking, Glue monkey. Corrosion on the glue monkey is such a risk. Because you're either risking losing the amount of balloons you can cover, or how much you slow them. Corrosion doesn't seem like a glue gunner thing. It just seems like something that was added to the glue gunner last second. Because it seems more like an alchemist thing to have corrosion shit, right? Than a fucking glue gunner. Because glue gunner is just... he's something else. He's there to slow. Because also, I don't even think corrosion's that great. If you're letting regular ass balloons get that far, there's already a problem. You know what I mean? Oh, that's good. Sorry. Whenever I do balloons, I get incredibly thirsty. To be fair, that's any stream I do. Any stream I do, because I go like, typically, I'll go through a whole day without talking. And then I'll play, and then I'll stream. And that's just me talking for 3 hours plus straight. And it just dries the fuck out of my throat. I just fucked myself over, I think. Unless I recharge that shit really quickly, I might just fuck myself over a little bit. Oh, no, I think it's immediately after this round. There you go, 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 there we go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Not that bad, not that bad. I'll let that one slide. That one's bad. Ooh, 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 that hurts. Ooh, that one hurt. Can't confirm that one hurt. A lot. But we should be good now to get all the way back up to 100%. With the shield. I forget, and I think I'm like, I'm safe now. And then the game just goes, oh, by the way, bombardment. It's just like, it's out the fucking blue. It's like a surprise attack. I just forget about every time. You'd think I learned when it would come, but I just completely forget every single time. Hey, look, I never can focus on this dude. We focus on him and his fucking just skills. What up? How you doing, mate? We'll focus on this monkey up here to get Moab glue for the first Moab with cannons to stop him. Bada bing, bada boom. We're good. You know what I mean? Easy peasy. That should work because it has worked in the past. It's been about a week since I last played, so I'm a little bit iffy on my strategy what I used last time. It's EGH. It's EGH, not it's not I mean, you can say so, dog, but me personally, I'm reading but I'll let you decide. But how you doing, mate? How's it going? Fucking I always fucking forget that, hey, that makes noises when someone follows. Speaking of which, I need to fucking do that for YouTube somehow. But yeah, thanks, mate. But sorry, EGH. How you doing, EGH? How's it poppin'? Yeah, this fuck, because the Ring of Fire should be a big deterrent for anything. Doesn't you really get past it until actually for a while. I think I can get past it. Oh, camo though. Be on the lookout for camo me because only Sonic can hit it right now, and I know eventually soon there's gonna be a round that's just pure camo. And if I don't pay attention, I'm gonna get iced. This might be it. No, 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 maybe. Seeing an awful lot of camo game. They're killing me. I'm good. The game just tried to kill me for insulting its intelligence. But unfortunately for it, I don't need my throat to breathe. I can just breathe via my, via my skin like a frog. But the game didn't know that, unfortunately, for them. I'm kind of one of a kind, you know what I mean? You know how it is. But if you can do it there, we'll probably want to put the cannon here. And we would want, what? Moab Assassin. We want heavy bombs, Moab Assassin. Extra range is... This will be better. We can get big bombs and balloon impact and frag for the actual path. But besides that, I feel like just Moab Assassin will be the best. Pay attention for the pay attention for the fucking camo round, cause it is coming. I think. Maybe. I have no clue. Shit, I guess cool. What the? The second I let my guard down, it fucking knew it and it just shot all of them immediately right by me. I fucking had my hand off the mouse and everything, and I slammed my fucking hand into the thing in my hotkey. Luckily, it didn't break my shield because I was fast enough, but Jesus Christ, it got close. They were reaching for me. Like a call from the void itself. They were reaching for me. Calling my name. Mimicking the words of my loved ones. Trying to get me to, you know, falter and stumble. Oh, it's time. Slow it down. Extend the track. This is good. Stop. Don't worry about it because we still have a glue on it. There we go! Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Sada. Thank you. You truly are a friend. Alright, we're good. Because now you get Moab Assassin, bigger bombs, heavy, and we should be good now. And hold up, I will be right back in 30 seconds. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, something just really acquired my attention just really quickly. But I ran throughout my entire house, but I'm back now. I'm back. I'm good. I'm good, but fucking tired. I legit just booked it around the entire house. Alright. The fuck was I doing? I know I got this up. And I think another Moab is coming relatively soon. Oh my god. Where's that monkey village? There it is. We just want to get radar scanner. Just so that our tack shooter... I think this is the round. I'm going to take it slow because I think the Moab... No, it'd be 45 or anything, right? Yeah, it'd be 45 if anything. There you go. Now he can hit fucking camo. That's the one thing that's been messing us up. Just camo. But that's a thing in the past now. There we go. Okay, he's good. He's bigger globs just because. I could have sworn another Moab came before 50. I'm not crazy, right? Another Moab came before 50. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little scared to spend my money because I forget what's coming. Because I know I shouldn't have this much money. I could get... That wouldn't be a bad thing to get, just... Show yourself already. You're fucking freaking me out. Like, this is terrifying. Where's the Moab at? There we go. And let's get a second cannon ups, because when the next Moab comes, I want to just kind of ice it up here. If I can. But the odds of that are not high. I feel like... Yeah, there's no... actually, it should just be a regular-ass Moab, so we should be good to just ice it with this. I am just hovering over the fucking exterminate button. It has to be 50. I know I keep saying it has to be this as it keeps getting further and further away. I know it's coming. Damn, no, they fucked it up. Okay, cool. Now then, next step. Hold up, let me think for 2 seconds. No, they got it, they got it, they got it. I almost had a fucking heart attack for a second there. You, my friend, you get... glue hose, and then stronger glue, just because I want you to just slow down a good chunk of them. Because last time we lost because they just fucking bum rushed us. Out of nowhere, just a massive tsunami of balloons just flew right by. I kind of want to get another fucking gunner up here, I'm not gonna lie to you. Call it paranoia, but I know that the ones down there in the track can handle themselves for now, but it's that fucking Moab thing up there that's really freaking me out. And then we can get another, and then we can get a grape shot thing. They got it. Perfect. See, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. I'm just having a little bit of a heart attack. Every time they do it, okay, we're fine, we're good. See, we're fine. Stop freaking out. Stop freaking out. Nothing's happening. It's not bad. No, it's not bad. We're good. And we want to get frag and then really... We might just go for really big bombs and then just go for cluster. Let's see how you do. Let's just see how you do first, alright? Let's put you through the ringer. And then we can talk about how you're going to be on the team. Solo one coming. Yeah, solo one coming. And that's not going to surprise me anymore, game. I saw one coming. Yeah, we're going to go for cluster bomb. Just to have it there. And thankfully... I wish this glue gunner could see the fucking thing. If you could see, it'd be fucking times better. Oh, I didn't get you the Moab Assassin. We should be doing way better up there. Moab Assassin. Yeah, because all they have to do up here is these things is just break the Moab, and the helicopter will just clean it up. And if not, them sawdust. So I'm luckily just kind of... It's going well. And that scares me. Because it should not be going well. I forget, can the cannons get the alchemist's buff? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Oh, but I will do this. I will put this guy at the end. And I want him to be a phoenix monkey. Because if they manage to get past all of this, he's just going to sit there and burn them to a crisp. That's his one job. He is our failsafe. He just sits there. He chills. and he just fries anything that comes a little bit too close. Okay, he's good. Okay, he's fine. He's doing his thing. We didn't take any damage there. I was fully expecting death. Fuck, I'm gonna get another one. I can't handle. Oh, that's just fucking making me fucking get scared. I'm not gonna front. I'm fully man enough to admit I'm getting scared. This game fucking terrifies me. Like, it really does. This game gives me a fear that no other game gives me. It is just constant anxiety. Because in this game, you'll be doing good for so long. And then just last second, out of nowhere, the game will just throw God at you and be like, catch this. As it just bulldozes you in your entire fucking well thought out plan. And it's terrifying. Whoa! Remember what I just said? 63, remember that. That's the one that fucks us up. Because I didn't even see the fucking thing. It went so fast, I didn't even see the balloon. Actually, to be fair, it went so fast that not even my wizard monkeys saw it quick enough to fucking put down their wall of fire. That's how quick it was. That balloon went at Mach speed out of nowhere. I put something a little more down this time so we can put the glue monkey here so you can see everything. I think we have a good plan, but a bad course of action. I think I'm trying to supplement an actual solution by just putting down a bunch of fucking monkeys. Instead of trying to actually, like, you know, make a plan of like, okay, you do this, you do this. I'm just putting monkeys across the entire thing and being like, yep. Let's hope this one works. That's all I'm doing. And it's not... Well, it's not a horrendous plan. It's just not a long-term good plan. It's a plan that'll work very well in the short run, but in the long run, I'm going to get rushed so fast. There we go. Should be no problems. Should I change what tax I'm using? Nah. This is good because it gives me fucking immunity to steel, not steel, lead, while doing all the other things I need it to do. So I'll take this one. I'll take this. This guy's good. This one can stay. For now. But I need to think. Okay, round 63, they bum rush me. How do I counter a bum? I guess I could put spikes at the end. Instead of having two wizard monkeys at the very end, I could just put a spike trap. I could do that. I mean, it'd work. I'm trying to think right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I have no real clue of how I'm going to... Every time I bloody stream, I get a cough. It's like my body's not used to it anymore for some reason, even though I do it almost every single day. But yeah, I just get... Okay, we get bum rushed really hard during round 63. To counter that, I could do a few things. I could pop Sana's ult immediately. Either one of them would work. I could put down spikes at the very end. That would also work. Because we cleaned up a big part of our MOA problem. Actually, it wouldn't be that bad of an idea to just cover the entire track with just spikes. That wouldn't be an awful idea. Because spikes just hit fucking everything. So if I just put it across the entire thing, they're getting shredded across the thing. The middle here will have all of our necessary shit, of course, but it doesn't really need to have that much for spikes to just kind of fuck up everything. Because if they get past the first spikes, then they fucking go to the middle one where they get doused by all the shit in the middle. Then at the end, they have more spikes while a helicopter is going overhead to fuck them over. There's not going to have much time to fucking bum rush. Jesus. Not going to have much time to bum rush me as they usually do. These stupid, stupid balloons. Idiot. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm level 100 in this game. I feel like it's a little bit late to be asking, but why the fuck are we even at war with the balloons? How are monkeys at war with balloons? I know it's a little bit late to be asking, but I just never thought about it, to be completely honest with y'all. I just assumed somebody knew. And I was like, I'll find out eventually, probably, maybe. Most likely someone will just tell me why we're at war with the balloons, but right now I have no bloody clue why we're doing this. To me, this is just senseless violence for violence's sake. And that's it. Monkey, balloons to defense 6, fine game it is. How you doing, Silver? Welcome to Balloons. Where I just sit back for 3 hours and just talk about fucking nothing while I constantly lose at a game that I'm not paying attention to. No! Halt! Oh, I used that prematurely. Yeah. Yeah, I prematured right there. That was me, yep. Everybody run, Diddy is on the loose again. I read about that, which is crazy. They just let that supervillain back on the street. We need to make that a point that people know about. That supervillain is back. Well, how you doing, X? How's it going, mate? How's it going? Mwah, 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 mwah. That supervillain is back on the streets. And no one seems to really care. After all he did, he just kind of got off scot-free. Nah. Not good enough for me, kid. Alright? I need that man in jail. Right now. Send his ass to fucking reopen Alcatraz just for him. I don't feel safe fucking having him on the street. I'm just saying, man. Fuck. This cough is killing me. I'm not sure where it comes from. I don't cough all day. The second I turn on the camera, my body's like, watch me embarrass this guy. As I start coughing like an elderly person about to die and keel over. I was worried for half a second there. Your Honor, those 1,000 baby oils were for my 30,000 babies I made with those trafficked women. He's just a good dad. Are you gonna blame a man now for being a good dad? Thought so. Liberals, am I right? Okay. We got this, though. We got this, partners. You hear? Okay. So yeah, we just go for the classic cannon strategy, and we just kind of just fuck up all the molds as they come down. The first one should get by pretty easily. We should be able to kill it pretty easily. The first one, the first guy should be killed pretty easily. He's nice. But the other... the fuck's happened to me? The other one should be... Honestly, it only gets easier after the first one. The first one seems to be the only one we have to fucking really kind of focus on. Because we have our, you know, limited amount of monkeys. I'm looking at the glue monkey. I thought for a second I could have sold my tax shooter for only 600 gold. I'm about to say, how the fuck is that possible? Alright, he's there. He's got his thing. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? How's it going? How's it hanging? And I'm not talking about your balls this time. Oh, so something go over some of that version of the lore 3 years ago? Okay, the balloons lore? Yeah, because I don't know it still. I still don't know the balloons lore. I just assume that we have an ethical reason to kill these balloons. I'm guessing. Doing fine, my balls. I said not about your balls. Put your balls away. Roll them back up and put them away. Alright, man? I need to be hearing about all that, alright? I don't need to hear about that. I don't want to know about that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to imagine that. There's already a clip of you talking about that. I don't want more, okay, man? Just saying. Don't need that on my con. No, you... I stopped paying attention for 2 seconds. And they just rush me. A tactical assault. I have funny number though. Hopefully that'll give me good luck in the upcoming onslaught of balloons attacking me in my soul. One can only hope that it will. Are we even gonna get Moab Assassin? We kind of need. Oh, we're not gonna get Moab Assassin. There's no way to get Moab Assassin. We might be fucked here. There's a 60% chance of getting fucked if we don't get Moab Assassin. Oh no. Someone start crunching the numbers and see how badly this goes. Activate. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. We're please. I'm smoking now, apparently. Oh, thank you, Sada. Oh, thank you. We're gone. We're fine. We're fine. Speaking of X, why are we talking about X? And why did you censor the next work? Are you talking about X's ass? Please tell me we're not. That would very much suck. Okay. Where the fuck is this cough coming from? Woo, Galilean. No, it's just the clip I took last stream. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Jesus Christ, this cough came out of nowhere. I swear, all day I was fine. I was peachy. I was thriving. And out of nowhere, this cough is just like, watch this. I'm fine. I promise I don't have some uncurable disease. I forgot to get the monkey village. That is now top priority, monkey village, because we need that so that our boys can see the camo, because the camo is fucking us right now. On the bright side, we have all the shit we do to defend ourselves right now. So camo shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're dandy, even peachy. If you were given birds feet first, you wore your mom. I did not even. Shut up. Shush. Silence, X. I'm gonna stitch your lips shut. That should be enough for the next Moab. Nah, we can keep going. Fuck it. I feel much safer with a fucking Moab Assassin. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hurry up. More money. This is me at the bank. I just sit there waiting for my fucking interest to come in. And I just sit there. Talking about more money to all the fucking poor staff there. I just sit there every Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like a good Christian boy. Harassing the locals. For no apparent reason. Just because I want to. It fuels my innards. Ugh. No, that sounds fucking weird. That fuels my innards. Ugh. It's fucking gross. We can go for... glue splatter? Yeah, we can go for... I felt that one in my soul. Oh, I felt that hit. That should have been enough, though. What the fuck happened? That should have been enough damage to pop the Moab way earlier, and the helicopter should be going to pick up the slack of what got through. The fuck happened? You know what this means? We gotta get more. 3 should be enough, but by the time round 60 comes, you should probably get a little bit more. Yep, just keep going. Keep going. Let's keep going. Don't fucking die. Please don't die. Like I said earlier, this game gives me a whole new type of fear. Because it makes you comfortable. And then it just robs that comfort from you. It's like giving a 5-year-old $10 and kicking him in the chest when he least expects it and taking 20 from him. 20 he didn't even know he had. It's fucking just... Oh. This is just too much for my body to handle. It's killing me. Literally. Hold up. I need to read all of that. Anyways, balloon lore time. You are in charge of last monkey civilization defense, facing an extinction level event from a sentient rubber balloons, and through the generations of high infant mortality rate because monkeys die of from ingesting too many balloons. That both sounds real and fake. Like, that sounds like you're telling me the truth and lying to me at the same time. Alright, time to get that spike factory up and running. $69 coins, let's go. There you go, about to say that's a short ass wave. We live by the skin of our teeth there. We'll probably want to try and get... We want spike balls. Because no Moab should get this far. Yeah. And the plus, it also helps against every other thing. I never tested it, but I suspect that you die from ingesting too many balloons. You could try it right now. I guarantee Party City would definitely sponsor you eating as many balloons as you can before you asphyxiate to death. I'm just saying that's a good partnership for them. Because like you can be like the slogan, Party City, so many balloons you'll asphyxiate to death. You know what I mean? Now that's a slogan. Now that sings. Yeah, I think I'm getting I might have overdone it a little bit of how many fucking spike mines are going to be at the end of this fucking track. Actually, to be fair, no, fuck you. You can't be too safe. I remember around 63 it was. I really fucked it. Didn't even play Genocide like that. I've been to a Party City recently, I think. And by recently, I mean a few months ago. So I think I've been to a Party City in the last few months. It might have been another store that I don't know what the fuck it was called, but I thought Party City still existed. You fucking failures. Oh. Oh. Better idea. We put a spiked Moab just up here. So the first thing that the Moab sees when it comes out is a spike thing made Suzuki to kill it. I'm looking for a proper place to put something down, but these fucking assholes make it so hard to put down a Sniper Monkey. I'm like, let's just get a Sniper Monkey up here so we can just kind of ice the thing immediately. But the game makes it so fucking difficult to put down a fucking spike thing. Like, they make it literally impossible. Is there a better monkey I can put down here instead of the Attack Factory? I mean, probably. I'd wager that's an astounding yes, but I'm not sure what the fuck I could put down. We could... Because we put the attack here typically, and it works for a while. Could I put something else there, maybe? Let's try this fella. Oh, but... how the fuck are we gonna get... I got an idea. Actually, I got it. We put this here. I might have just fucked myself, but let's go with it. Let's just roll with it. Let's roll with the punches. Because we'll have the attack there. We'll just have it. We'll still have the attack there for the fucking the lead balloons, right? Yes. Okay. I'm looking back at this tack sheet. I'm like, what's wrong with this tack sheet? Something's wrong here. I thought I put it on the wrong path. I was wrong. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. I'm not having a schizophrenic episode at all whatsoever. And if anybody said that, they're fucking lying. I'm a perfectly sane, rational human being. Alright? I'm perfectly sane. I'm good. I'm not crazy. I'm just overthinking shit. Yeah. Thumbs up. Yeah. Let's go with that. Do this. White hot spikes. Because then we can get fucking... We still need fucking something for lead camo, but those will come later, so I probably should have a fucking the thing by now. The thing by then. The fucking... the Moab. Not the Moab, the fucking helicopter. What am I talking about? I am on one today. Octopus are just wet spiders. Yes, wet spiders that are 10,000 times better than spiders. They're smarter, faster, stronger, bigger. They're everything spiders dream of being. Alright, there you go. We got lead now. Now, I just want to see what would happen if I put a wizard monkey down. There we go. And we want to go for this and probably Wall of Fire. Just to see what would happen. What would happen. I just want to see. Guided Magic. And then we're going to go for Arcane Blast. Because we don't need the fire yet for a hot minute. If at all. It might be more beneficial to get Intense Magic instead of fire. Yeah, Intense Magic would be better. Because then I can see camo. And with that, I also get just a better magic shot. And also, these two can just handle everything on themselves. They're not fucking... They're not... Nothing bad's gonna ever happen. Nothing bad is ever gonna happen. We're fine. We're perfect even. We're peachy. We're beautiful. We're gonna fucking die. We're gonna die a very gruesome death. No ands, ifs, or buts. We are going to fucking die. Are you not in fast forward? I feel like you're going much slower than you typically do. Why are you going so slow? What's up? Why are you slowing down? Want to talk about it? I mean, it happens to everyone, dog. Eventually you just start slowing down, but come on, game. Pick up the pace a little bit, alright? Okay, there we go. It should be coming up. The fucking should be coming. I'm just not sure when. Cardstorm. What the fuck is Cardstorm? Brian? If that is your real name. I just fucking wasted that. I wasted that so hard. I just wasted Sada's ult. Or not. Can we get 10,000 before that first Moab? I think we can. If we live long. Balloons Cardstorm. What the fuck is Balloons Cardstorm? You can't just come and saying random ass words and think like, oh, I understand now. I don't get it. That's like me going to you being like, banana chunky monkey donkey funky flux. That's like you going to me. I ain't doing that. And that's like me going to you and doing that. New Paragon unlocked. Let's go. Beautiful. It's a game. I have no clue what that game is. I'm not going to front you, dog. That is a game I have never heard of. Lost to time, I would say. Gone. Nothing more than a memory of a memory. Sorry, mate. The game doesn't exist, actually. It's a figment of your imagination. It's just... It's not real. I need you to go and take your medication. It's the card game of the Balloon series. Never heard of it. To be fair, there's a lot of balloon games I've never heard of. So, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised that it exists. But hey, I still am. It only came out last Halloween. Yeah, I have no clue. It's like on the phone, I guess. Maybe Epic. On Steam, perchance. Because I have no fucking clue what the hell you're talking about, mate. You're basically saying funky monkey junkie to me. And I don't understand that tomfoolery over here, alright? I don't understand funky monkey junkie tunky hunky sunky funky. We don't understand that here, right, partner? We speak English. But, yeah, who knows? That's probably a game. I'm just gonna take your word for it. It's on Steam and mobile. That makes sense. That checks out. According to all my data, that checks out. That seems like a fact. Never played it, though. Not a single time. To be fair, I guess it makes sense. I didn't know of its existence until fucking 2 seconds ago. So, yeah. I'll just take your word for it that does exist somewhere out in the multiverse. Bonking myself. Good. We like somebody who knows how to self-flatulate here. Self-flog, if you will. Flog yourself. With a whip or a stick, preferably, if you have one nearby, perchance. Whoa! I panicked. I panicked so fucking hard there. I panicked. I'm such a bitch. I'm such a pussy. I got a little bit scared and I just completely unloaded right there. Yeah, I just fucked myself. I got a tiny bit scared and I just blew my entire load. I just wasted Sada's ult because I got slightly terrified. The game's just really good at it. If you're playing on the fast forward speed, the game is phenomenal at just scaring the shit out of you really quickly. Like, it's a master at it. Honestly, now we get... Can we put spikes on this thing? Not yet. I'm hoping the answer becomes a yes soon. We gotta get the fucking Ring of Fire. It's the only thing we can do to get this. But yeah, how you doing, Brian? Oh, good, we can put spikes with her, thank God. I do think we are fucked here. I think we're fucked here. I think we're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. Yeah, it's over for us, gamers. Fucking a rip. This plan is not gonna work. Fuck it. Put it all on black. No. Unless... There's no way this fucking works. That works somehow? Astral Queen. That looks like nothing. It looks like you had a stroke on your keyboard. Why did I upgrade the fucking thing? The spike factory up there. We don't need that until fucking round 51. I'm a little bit dumb, but, you know, I make up for it in charm. Thing isn't for my play. I feel like my furniture would flood if I read this aloud. It probably would. You'd probably be right in that case. X. Pokemon Snap. Triple X. There you go. Now I gotta get a helicopter for cleanup and other such things. Because we got time to get fucking ready for the next Moab. Because I think we were overdoing it with that many cannons and wasting money when I could just got one shredder. Because I feel like a single shredder up there will be just fucking annihilate an entire MOA by itself. Yeah, I get IRF because... Actually, you should get Rose Raiders too, because we need more shit for that. Is what I was trying to say before I got possessed by an Eldritch Demon. Sorry about that, y'all. That just happens sometimes. When you're like me and have an innate connection with the supernatural, every now and again, a demon tries to possess you. It happens. You know, one of those things they don't tell you about getting older is that demons become fascinated with your fucking body. That sounded wrong. Demons come. The demons just start coming all the time. That's what they do. That's what they don't tell you. I was not prepared for it, and now I'm completely out fucking matched by them. It sucks. Yes, the demons come. Demons come. The demons are coming. And they come a lot. Just saying. Like a holy fucking shit amount. There we go. Then I can pop lead. Can we get the attack fast? Yeah, okay, there you go. The demons, where? Is there one with a cute lab coat? Fucking girl. I mean, yeah. Apparently something didn't like me saying gross to that. And they just choked the fuck out of me. By the way, I managed to ruin my friends and I have one SLA picture. Great, I don't want to see that. Holy shit, that was weird. Demon, that was weird, bro. Just, is there one with a cute lab coat? You gross, they just start getting choked the fuck out. Apparently there is a cute one in a lab coat, and it got very pissed with me really quickly. Oh my god. Oh, we did that. We lived. Okay, we're good. We could afford to get a second. Yes. We can afford to get a second. Nah. Yeah. We're going to go for a second cannon. Thought about it. Just feels right. There we go. The worst part is when I described it as a spawn of a man whose pet manifests. You could kill God with those words. I didn't even read that properly. My brain, like, auto-censored it. As I was reading it, my brain just went, you don't want to hear this shit. You ain't want to hear none of this, alright, mate? Oh, my YouTube glitched again. That's weird. It's happened a lot recently. Lol. Yeah, my brain just auto-fucking just censored that. Wouldn't even let me read the full sentence coherently. I don't want to see. Yeah, no one wants to see that shit, bro. Ain't no one want to fuck with that stuff. Fuck that. Alright, we do have more ups consistently now. This should be enough to hold him off for a while, though. A shredder and that. The shredder. I do want to get a second magic monkey, though. Who can help, because he's going to be a phoenix. He's going to have the phoenix force in him. Monkey Sense, Shimmer. Dragon's Breath. Give me the Dragon's Breath. Bestow upon me the breath of the ages of dragon. Give me. There we go. You see, all works out in the end. What else do I really want to get here? It's just Jabba the Hutt of a whole bakery. I don't want to see that. Who would want to see that? Who would volunteer to be like, oh, me? No one. Alright? Keep your freaky pics to yourself, bruh. Ain't no one want to see that shit. I could scoop up a second helicopter. Just keep it coming. We got this. Hold up. Stop. Everyone stop in your tracks. Don't fucking move. Doesn't Jabba the Hutt already a bakery in itself? No. Don't ever say that again. I'll kill you with my own hands. My bare hands. Alright, mate. If you say some shit like that again, I'll kill you. Motherfucker, how? You're telling me out of all of those explosions I just sent out, all of those ults, you couldn't kill a few pink balloons? That's just sad, man. The fuck's going on over there? I can do this. Really, you and your cute sneezes? The sneezes may be cute, but I'll rip your dick off. Okay, hold on. Let me just think for 2 seconds. I need to think about the fuck I want to do here. I guess I could put a sniper monkey here and maybe here. Oh! Oh, yeah, that's the entire track. That's the entire track. You wouldn't hurt us. I would kill you. I would just fucking and kill you. You know what I mean? That's my killing people sound effect song. I hope you enjoyed it. It's quite elegant. Very demure. You know what I mean? You wouldn't get it. It's an upper class thing. There we go. No. 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 Oh, so I'm realizing that fucking whole glue guy we used to get did fucking nothing. He did little to nothing, apparently. Because we are very easily just icing everything without him. But what we will do is we'll get more attacks, even more, and these two should be able to hold off long enough for us to get a proper sniper monkey. Faster shooting. Even faster. Come on, let's go. Pick up the pace. Stop dragging your feet. Come on. Open wide. Say ah. Come on. Yes, hurry the fuck up, balloons. I got all day for this, alright? I got 2 hours left on my schedule. Then I gotta do a whole bunch of nothing tomorrow. You know why? Because I choose to do nothing tomorrow. I'm just... Actually, no, fuck. I gotta do the fucking Taskmaster shit tomorrow. Fuck me. I forgot. I fucking forgot. I got Taskmaster tomorrow. I got the SMP shit tomorrow. Fuck me. I still gotta do so much work on that shit. I just don't want to. We don't have any of the old casino mods, which just made my life 10 times easier. All I got now is just to make fucking mods from Redstone. Not mods from Redstone, fucking shit from Redstone. And that just sucks. Making actual gambling machines in vanilla Minecraft Redstone just sucks. I said it last time, but I'm gonna say it again because it sucks that much. Fuck that shit. That shit makes you want to drink fucking carbonated bleach. It is just so annoying and frustrating to just to have it there, just to exist. It kind of pisses me off. You know what I mean? It's like that. All right. Put him there. And he is going to be Full Metal Jacket. Yeah. We'll get a Full Metal Jacket first because he's meant to tackle the fucking Moab. The Moab. What about instant spoiled milk? I'm sure X has some ready on standby. Fucking sparkling water plus instant milk. Plus powdered milk equals spell of instant spoiled milk. Truly a beautiful spell. Only used by the highest of arcane powers. A deadly spell if afflicted by it. To be fair, though, okay, this will sound weird, but I believe I've tasted spoiled milk one time in my life, and it wasn't even as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure if it just wasn't that spoiled or not, but I drank like half a bowl of cereal before I realized, hey, this is spoiled. Because it just first it was like a, this is a little funky. But I just kept eating, and I just kept going like, oh, it tastes gross, kinda. And I checked the expiration date, it was like a week past due. Actually, probably past a week past due. And yep, your toilet would be sent to hell from the resulting tidal wave. A fucking instant spoiled milk? Yeah. Sparkling water plus powdered milk is horrendous. God wouldn't do that to somebody in the Old Testament when he was really pissed at just life. Which is weird for him because he's God. How are you gonna be mad at the shit that you made? That's like me getting mad at Subway. It's like, bro, you made the sandwich. You know what I mean? Bro, you made society. Hot powdered milk with carbonated cornflakes cereal is the best. I'm sorry. That was involuntary. I didn't mean to insult you like that. That's my bad. That's on me. My body just heard that and it just went, oh. It almost just shut down on itself. It almost gave up. It almost gave up. I'm sorry, man. That was inappropriate. That's on me. Honestly, notice this one can be first now because any mole will be first. Big brain. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to make that fucking noise, but that shit just fucking triggers something in me. Like a deep fucking sense of just I want to die. You said hot powdered milk with cornflakes, and I just went, oh, uh. I feel like that'd make the fucking cereal soggy so much faster. Like it would break down the cereal so quick that by the time you're like halfway through, you just got oatmeal. Like that does not sound appetizing at all. Well, I guess it isn't because my body instantly rejects the fucking just the idea of it. Damn, fucking nice fucking work, Sada. God damn. And I would serve boiled red Gatorade in a mug. The best way to enjoy Gatorade. That's just how are y'all getting worse and worse takes. On God, the takes are getting worse. At first, it was like, oh yeah, hot powdered milk. That sounds disgusting. Boiled Gatorade sounds like how you make cough medicine. It sounds disgusting on a biblical level. You know what I mean? That seems to be up there with like fucking like arsenic. I'll give the X to be worse. If you heat up Gatorade to a certain point, would it just like okay, hear me out. If you just kept boiling Gatorade, right? Would it eventually just like would it thicken at some point like a caramelization thing? You gotta think, right? Like it's a sugary drink, right? Hear me out. Potato chips dipped with OJ, cold OJ, actually tastes good. By potato chips, are you mean actual just chips? Wouldn't that just dissolve the chip immediately? Would it not? What flavor X? Cheese. Oh! I feel like that would only taste good with plain or barbecue. Because barbecue of oranges is not an uncommon thing. People do that at like cookouts and shit. People, make or put fucking oranges on their barbecue. Fucking cheese, though, is a war crime. Fucking do something, Sada! So close, so close. We don't need the other half. We don't need the other half. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Note to self, next time, get full auto and then get Ring of Fire. Just not worry about, yep. Actually, same plan. We're just going to mix it up a little bit. Don't tell us you haven't tried it. I'm going to need more monkeys, monkey. Did you just call me a fucking monkey? Did you just call me a fucking monkey? How dare you? I can't believe you right now. Damn. Your name is Monkey. My name is Ray. You don't just call someone a monkey, okay? I am a fox. What was I gonna call you? Eggplant Lover 69? I prefer that over fucking you just call me straight monkey. No, fuck you. Fuck you and your mom. Well, back to what I was saying. I forget what I was saying. Because you just threw a bunch of left hooks at me real quick and I just blanked the fuck out. It was... What the fuck was it again? It was... Then why did you say Monkey Boy? Don't worry about it. Stop looking at that, you fucking stalker. Alright? I don't go rattling through your shit. You should rebrand as Monkey Plier. You joke, but if I got popular, boom, immediately under the wing of Markiplier. His successor. You know what I mean? Think of the opportunities I could have. Oh my god, the music stopped. How the fuck? Okay. How does it take me so long to realize when music stops? I guess I'm not paying attention to it that... I'm not... I guess I'm not paying attention to it that much. I feel like I should have realized the fucking music stopped. It's the only source of sound besides my voice. But back to what I was saying. I forget it, but it'll come back to me. I don't... What the fuck was I saying? You just mentally flashbanged me, bro. You mentally flashbanged the fuck out of me. It was... Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I forget what I was talking about. All I can think about right now is just kissing femboys. That's all I can think about right now. I'm not sure what put that thought in my brain, but that's all I can think about right now. Holy shit, that music is loud. Turn you down just a little bit. There we go, mate. But yeah, that's all I can think about right now. My brain just thinking of Kiss Femboy. And I don't know why. I don't think that's what I was talking about beforehand. But I don't fucking remember what I was talking about. I heard Femboy. Welcome, Dragon. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, you guys. I fucking forget entirely. You're saying I have a piss fetish. Rude assumption. I don't think that was it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you had that, X. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would not surprise me in the slightest if you had one. I'm sorry, but you seem like the type to have one. I'm just saying. You seem a little bit funky. You know what I mean? You seem like you get off at that. I'm just gonna when we have a channel for... I did not need to know that, and I don't want to know why you have that. That sounds like a punishment. And I don't want that for anyone. I have much weirder fetishes than... How the fuck did I get here? Honest question, how the fuck did I get here? I blacked out and we're hop, skip, and jumped into piss fetish. The fuck happened? So I'd probably invite you, X. Okay, what the fuck happened? How do we get here? I want to know. So bad. This, like, sprung up on me so quickly. Fucking just mental whiplash. Why are we? I don't know. I don't know how we got here, but I want to leave. Like, on God, no clue how we got to this conversation. The mental gymnastics that we must have went through. Something happened. That's all I know. All I know is that something happened. And I don't know what it was. You're saying you're not European, you never exploded and in the shower. You at least said you were imagining pissing off the bush. I wasn't imagining pissing, I said kissing. Not pissing. I never exploded something. No, I have not been in the shower with somebody since I was a small child. And went goo goo gaga and all that shit. Okay? I ain't like that. Now we're gonna get Ring of Fire. We may be able... we'll definitely get Ring of Fire. But it's just thinking, is this monkey enough? This should be more than enough to kill the first Moab. A semi-automatic monkey should be enough with the extended track. Monkey on the track. This should be enough, yeah. Because our health is fine until we get... Oh, kissing. I heard it's pissing. You also don't understand piss combat. The fuck is going on here? How did we get here? I'm still so confused. I feel like I'm mentally catching up to a conversation I'm actively in. And participating in. I don't know what's happening. It's very rare that I'm this lost in a conversation that is basically a one-on-one. This is akin to someone randomly going up to me, kissing me, and then slapping me, and then kicking me, then hugging me, then robbing me. It's just a bunch of twists and turns, and I don't know how to feel right now. I feel confused, conflicted, and like... I don't know. What the... I'm so confused. You know that cat meme? That's just the cat fucking screaming for God to come back and answer his questions for his crimes? That's me. The cat just goes... That's me right now. I'm just confused on what's happening, and I don't know what's happening or why. I'm just gone mentally. You know what I mean? I'm just gone. So fucking gone. Quick tactical convo reset. No, you're the Mario asking God why. No. No. Like, I can legit feel my brain right now just like scrambling. So how's the weather going? Honestly, it was honestly pretty weird today. It was fucking insanely humid. I feel like I was swimming through the air when I was outside today. It was so thick. It was thicker than X's mom's ass. The fucking humidity outside. I was basically swimming in the oxygen. Pretty nice. Damn, yeah. So pretty fucking thick. There's no way we possibly get 4,000 from this, right? Didn't think so. Nope. Saw them coming. We have to get... No, your mom. Damn, that's thick. I'm not that thick. No, your mom. Yeah, we're talking about your mom, bro. Sorry, bro, but she mad thicky. Okay. We're gonna go back to the OG plan. But we're just gonna add the sniper to it. Yeah. Yeah. What you say, mama? You heard me. It's not our fault she's got the thickest cheeks in the land. Sorry. Instant kicked in right there. I went caveman just for a few seconds. There you go. Monkey, how would you like to enjoy refried water? I've heard of deep fried. How the fuck do you refry water? Because, like, I've seen deep fried water before. Never refried water. Elaborate. We're here. Humor me. Isn't it just boiling water? I mean, I guess. Because refried beans, just beans you fried twice. My nose is so fucking clogged right now. Brains. Yeah, fuck yeah. Laugh at the guy with the fucking stutter. Laugh at him. Point and laugh. Point and laugh at the man. My nose is so clogged and I have nothing to blow my nose with. Oh, actually, I got a fucking towel right here. Hold up. I'll put my mic up because I doubt you want to hear me blow my nose. Yeah, that changed fucking nothing. I feel exactly the same. My nose is just as clogged. Feels like somebody's finger blasting my nose right now. Which is not a good feeling. Not good. There you go. Alright. Now just sit back, relax, get your feet up, and just wait to get Ring of Fire. There we go. Actually, give me the fire, young one. Give me the fire. Give me the cube. Give me the cube, Obi-Wan. Fellas, is it gay to be a femboy? I feel like that depends. Is enjoying carbonated sumo ramen? No, it's not. Yeah, I say it depends. It depends on the person. Because you could be a femboy and just only fuck girls still. You know what I mean? That's very possible. And I feel like, weirdly enough, it's becoming more popular for people, not just women, but anybody, to just like femboys more. We're like at the turning point of history. Because like 100 years ago, you'd be like killed for doing it. Nowadays, it seems to hold some kind of advantage. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels... Why the fuck did I do that? It just feels like it's more of a viable strategy nowadays. But what if I like tomboys? That's a woman! Hey, fellas, riddle me this. Is it gay to like women? It doesn't matter. That's still a woman. Just because they're a tomboy doesn't mean they're not a woman, dog. But shit, bro, you do you. You boink who you feel like boinking, dog. Is it gay to women? It is gay to date women. No joke. I don't keep up with that shit. I just know that it's not a fun time right now to be any kind of political party. Whatever if tomboy is gay, we're getting philosophical. If the tomboy is gay, they wouldn't date a femboy. They would date another girl. A femboy is still a boy. It's just a boy that looks like a girl. So I guess they could technically like them, but that wouldn't be gay. That would be bi. Yes, really no way, yep. And if the tom girl is dating you, they're just bi. They're not gay. trying to think right now. Could actually use a monkey village in there. We'll save some money and just wait for the monkey village. I have a feeling I can squeeze it in there, but I'm not sure right now. I can! Get fucked, game! No, they could date a femboy because they are such the female aspect. But once they do that, they're dating a guy, which would make them bi. Being a femboy does not change the fact that you are a boy. You're just a boy that looks feminine. That would not change shit. My nose is getting stuffy again. Okay, I'm good now. There we go. Sorry, I sound like the fucking nerd emoji for a second there. At best, I'm 40% I'm borderline almost a twink. I feel like to be a twink, you'd have to be a lot higher femininity rate than 40%, right? I feel like 40% is like that. Okay, I feel like to even count as a twink, you gotta be at least 50%. Once you hit femboy levels, you're like 70. You know what I mean? There's no way that twink is 40%. Those numbers aren't adding up, Chief. I would assume twinks are around 50%. No, there's no way. You know, there's no way. It's gotta be much higher than that. It gotta be some astronomically big number. Big cat. Because in my brain, you become a twink when you hit 50% because you're 50% masculine, 50% feminine, which gives you the appearance of kind of like a girl, but you can still tell it's a guy. You know what I mean? Thinking from his angle, he's literally powerful twink, power twink each other. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see Leon as a twink. He has been twinkified in mods. I'm laughing at this. Good for you. He has been twinkified in mods, but base form Leon Kennedy is not a twink. He's not. He is a dude. He is a pretty looking dude. He's not a twink. He's just a dude that's handsome and pretty. Because I'd say he's still handsome, but just a splash of pretty. I would say Link is more of a just base form twink. You know what I mean? What about Raiden from Metal Gear Solid? Raiden? Yeah, Raiden's also patchy. Again, I don't feel like they're that twinky. Let me get another view, though. Again, yeah, still not. I mean, a little bit. I'd say he's like 20%. Somewhere between 20 and 30%. Somewhere between 20 and 30% feminine energy coming from him. I wouldn't say he's a twink, though. He's still far from that categorization. You know what I mean? Oh, speaking of Link, how do you feel about the live-action release coming up? I have no opinion on it because I've not seen it. How you doing, Mohead? Not Mohead, Mo? I'm just gonna call you Mo. How you doing, Mo? Why, I would assume they would make an animation from her first. But yeah, I've not seen the cast yet. I know there was some like things found around early on because of who they were choosing to be Zelda. Which I was fine because she looked exactly like Zelda. But yeah, how you doing, Mo? They got a guy named Ben to play Link. Well, his name doesn't fucking matter. Fucking... Oh, no. Robert Downey Jr.'s name is Robert Downey Jr. He played Tony Stark. His name... Oh, Ben John. I didn't fucking care. Yeah, I don't care about that. Who cares? Oh, right. Rocket. Cannon. Nick Cannon. There we go. Get in there, boy. This should be enough to do it. We can... no, there's no way to get a mob assassin, right? No, there's no way. We have to jump some pretty big hoops to get it. Yeah, cool, dog. Meanwhile, Monkey is fighting Kublin Khan's Force Ghost. Listen, bro, I'm just trying to survive out here. Get it! Oh, no. Oh, my soul left my body here for a second. I just felt my soul get sucked out like it was a fucking, like, oh, that scared the fuck out of me. I got, like, my soul almost got snatched. Other would say Star Blackjack is Link, and he would say something, this is high. I would pay him to say that. I wouldn't want that for an actual movie, but I'd pay him to say that. But I will say this, I'm not going to lie to you. Recently, a good chunk of video game movies in the past few years have actually been pretty decent and pretty good, I would say. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm not a Legend of Zelda fan, so I can't say much on it, but hey. Oh, no. I'm a fucking jackass. I forgot to get the village. I'm also not paying that much attention. Get the village. Get the fucking village. Hurry up. Before another wave of fucking things. Okay, there you go. We're good. But yeah. I'm just saying. I forgot what I was saying. It was something important, kind of, I feel like. I forget. Who cares? But yeah, it was something. It was something kind of important. Not important. Oh yeah. I don't know Legend of Zelda, so I can't talk about it. Back to what we were talking about before. Twinks. What level of feminine energy do you need to be counted as a twink? Great question. Zelda twinks. Yeah, exactly, I know. I got back to it, dog. I remembered. Memory's bad, but I can make it back sometimes. That's what we were talking about before this. The level of feminine energy you need to be called a twink and a femboy. I think it's relatively high. Me personally, I would rate you need a good amount of energy to be called a twink or a femboy. For example, like I said, Raiden and Leon, they're not twinks. They have about 20-something% feminine energy. It's not that high. It's a good chunk, but it's not that high. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't call them twinks. Yet. They have been twinkified in media. But as their base forms, I don't think they're a twink. I think that they are just simply... how would I put this into words? I wouldn't count them as twinks. The only one I count is Link. And that's because over recent years, Link by Nintendo themselves has been made a lot more feminine. Like, I still remember the Smash Bros. Link, Smash Bros. Brawl Link, who was, like, pretty feminine, but still pretty manly. Breath of the Wild one, they fully just dived into it. There's one outfit, I forget what it is, though, but just makes him look like a fucking entire twink. Like, Form Voltron level twink. You know what I mean? It's like that. I feel like that's the level we're going for. You know what I mean? That's reeking like twink levels when he's like 50%. I feel like he's just barely 50% feminine energy from him. He's not a femboy. He's just Oh, thank you, God. That fucking was so close. I forgot that was coming. We're needing a little something here. Yeah, we can do this. That works. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Is that fucking Leon don't give up big twink energies, okay? Based off of my calculations and my numbers. You know what I mean? I don't know why the fuck I thought that would work. I'm not gonna lie to you. We forgot to get the helicopter. That's what it fucking was. The Sand Monkey's good. I don't think he's good for early game. Let's just keep kind of fucking around a little bit and see what happens. Let's just keep playing around and just see if we can try and figure this map out. Because right now, it is evading me really fucking hard. Insanely hard. There you go. You know what I mean? I was not paying attention, those balloons can go right by me. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to think in my brain, what's a good example for, like, a femboy? Because like I said, it was like, what, 78% I said feminine energy for a femboy? Yeah, something around there. I'd say around 70 to 80 is when you cross into femboy territory. I feel like. That's very much in the radius for femboy energy. I mean, like, there's classic examples of like Finster. I feel like Finster, once they get their whole get-up, because their base form is still feminine, but not nearly as much as it is when they're at their, you know, fully formed version. That's a good example. Where they damn near look like... Actually, no, he'd be higher. He'd be like an 80% example of femboy. A 70% example would be like... trying to think. I'm putting more thought into this in the actual game. I'm trying to think of a good example of a 70%. So just barely tipping the scale to the femboy level. I don't know. Who would fit that category? I don't know. I'm honestly trying to think of an example, but none are coming to mind. I can think of extreme examples. No one that's just barely on the echelon, though. No one's there that I know. Maybe X is there. I haven't seen what he looks like in a long time. Maybe he's finally crossed the threshold into the next stage. But I just... Who the fuck knows? Honestly, I can't think of a good example. I'm gonna hop, skip, and jump from this conversation because I have no clue how to lead this into a different thing. So I'm just gonna do a quick little clap and like, okay, new conversation. This map. I feel like Cymonkey's good on this map if you get him, but it's just not enough. He doesn't do enough yet right now, his fucking abilities. Because he's good at controlling the lanes, but we lost last time because there was nothing for cleanup. Is there some way to have this be permanently open? Because if so, that's what I would need. Having that be permanently open would be a game changer. I could very easily just quickly just bop it of more of a track. Because I could just put like a tack shooter here and we're gonna fire that bitch and it'd fuck up 90% of what comes our way. But I doubt that'd ever happen because I think it'd probably just increase the number. Actually, maybe. I'd be both surprised and not surprised. If you buy it enough, it just becomes permanently open. That would not shock me that much. Yeah. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 I could see that happening, but I also doubt it because an expert map. If it was an earlier game map, absolutely. But because an expert map, ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, man. I'm sorry. I just mm. Would I? Nah. Nah, can't. I want to try, but I don't know if it's worth the money to try and do all of that. Because we spend too much money on that, we're going to fuck ourselves over. Alright, that's good. Who do we want as his next door neighbor? Because this guy needs somebody near him to help clean up. Helicopter can clean up pretty well, but it's just not enough. I wonder. What if I just said, fuck it? What if I just did this? What if I just did this on a hypothetical note? What if I just line this entire fucking thing with just rings of fire? Fuck everything else, just rings of fire. How much could I do? In theory, game, of course. How much damage could I fucking do to the Moab? Because if I could just line this bitch up with fire rings and then just call it a day, I would do that. Are they just sentiment me bags ripping cigs on a giant rock in his face? I'm not ripping cigs. I don't know who's ripping cigs. Also, did you just black out and just have a philosophical breakdown in your mind of humanity? I mean, shit, bro. Pop off, but maybe maybe lay off the stuff for a little bit. Are you just yeah, cool, great, dog. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Perchance, I mean, it's who cares? Honestly, who cares? Who honestly gives a fuck about the meaning of life? I was only out that I minded I would die someday. Cool thought process, dog. Honestly, in my opinion, who the fuck cares, honestly? Afterlife, no afterlife, honestly, meaning of life, who cares? You know what the real meaning to all of it is? The meaning to everything. Just life, fucking, the meaning of life, everything. You know what the real meaning of it all is? There is none. Afterlife, life, all of that, there is no meaning to it. You simply just fill the world with your own meaning. Nothing has an actual dead set meaning to anything. You know what I mean? Nothing. Nothing is permanent. Nothing lasts forever. Well, actually, ironically, only nothing lasts forever. As it is the absence of anything. Therefore, it is everything. I keep switching out those things fucking come. You know what I mean? The absence of anything is, in fact, everything. That's the meaning of life. The meaning of life is the now I'd live forever. I would fucking hate that. Living forever would be cool for like maybe the first 1,000 years. That's it though. After that, it's just all pain. I completely forgot to activate the fucking track, but it didn't matter. But yeah, that's the fucking living forever past 1,000 years would just suck. Because, okay, ideally, think about it. Think about this. If you did live forever, right? And nothing could kill you. What would happen at the end of the universe? Also, what would happen if you entered a black hole? would it then treat you as infinite, you know, infinite nutrient for itself? And it just slowly gets smaller and smaller until there's just like a U-shaped black hole for eternity? And if that was the case, what would that be like? Or counteractively, you never fall in a black hole. Ever, 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 ever. They all just die off eventually. What would the last end? What would the end feel like? What would the end of the universe feel like? Because at that point, there's not even atoms doing shit anymore. So, what would happen? So, I have infinite time to invent a god-powering machine to let the universe live forever. How would you make a god-powering machine? That entails that you would meet and or create a god. And I'm not doubting your abilities, bro. But I'm doubting your abilities. I just don't think you're capable of that. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You ain't pulling that one off. I don't think so. Even if you lived for an unfathomable amount of years. How would you, where would you even build that? How much, there's so many questions. I don't know, eventually I might discover a quantum breakthrough inside the same universe. I don't think so. I think no matter what you do, it will end eventually. You know what I mean? What's up, Vaz? Hi, man. We're just contemplating what would it be like to live forever. But I don't know, man. I feel like no matter what you do, the universe would eventually end. Unless, at the end of the universe, right? Hear me out. At the end of the universe, what happens is essentially all atoms die. They decay, they're gone forever. Some pop in and out of existence over and over again, just deleting each other, really. What if you being there with so much, by comparison to the rest of the universe, an uncalculated, just untapped energy, what if you just being there causes the Big Bang? I mean, it's possible. With everything else being zero energy, and you being all of the energy, in theory, all of the energy of the universe is focused to one point. What if, hear me out, the universe is just immortal beings constantly just erupting from being the last source of energy in existence? But the universe happened. Who's to say it won't happen again? That's what I'm saying. That's not how it works. You don't know how it works. Okay, you know what? Everyone sit down. We have a nice talk. Thankfully, God is here. Tell us, Vaz. How did the Big Bang occur? We're all waiting for you. We'll give you some time, too. Brothers, why are you acting like a girl? What do you mean acting like a girl? I have a female model, yeah, but I'm not acting like a girl. I'm acting like myself. I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's smoking some crack or something like that. But yeah, I'm not acting. Big Bang is just an expansion of space and beginning of time. Exactly. Because when the universe dies, so does everything else with it. Technically, time would still be there. It'd just be inconsequential because there'd be nothing. There'd be time of nothing. I guess just infinite time of nothing. And with space dying because nothingness. All, okay, when the universe dies, it's just nothing. Nothing at all. We don't know what it was like before Big Bang, so who's going to say what it was like if it's going to be like the end? With nothing to compare is time would be irrelevant. That's exactly what I just said. Time would still be there. Space would... Well, space may or may not be there at the end. Maybe time won't either based on how the world ends. Not anyways, how the universe dies. Because there is a theory that eventually the universe will just kind of fold back in on itself. like a rubber band, like it stretches too much, then it just closes back in itself to a single point again. Or if the constant Big Bang is like an actual rare event that happens once every infinite years. But when there's infinite time, though, X, it just happens eventually. Before the Big Bang isn't really a thing. What is a thing right there? Instead of Big Bang. You don't know. It's just nothingness. Because it could just revert to nothingness. Because there is a theory that the universe will end via... What was it called? I want to say it's like the rubber band effect, but I don't think it's called that. I also want to call it the whiplash event, but I don't think it's the... It's just a theory that eventually the universe will spread out too much, and then it'll just come back in on itself. You know what I mean? Because it's just... The theory is eventually the universe will run out of the energy that the Big Bang caused, which will then start the universe to come back, collapsing back in itself because there's nothing to keep it moving out. The Big Crunch, that's what it was, the Big Crunch. And if you were immortal, the universe would just collapse in on itself, undoing everything. So if you could technically live through everything, nothing can kill you. Not a single thing. And the universe crunched itself again. You wouldn't die if you can't die. But if it couldn't... Okay. If it could crunch you... Well, I guess it's debatable if it would crunch you, because... The whole reason it's not doing anything more because it lost all of its energy and is now collapsing. And your energy... It'd probably be inconsequential compared to how much it needs, though. Because it needs a lot of energy to kind of be avoided from that. Technically, energies don't run out. Just eventually, energies will be distributed eventually on all areas of the universe. That's if the universe constantly just kind of stays how it is and just eventually just kind of stops being a living universe. But if it just does kind of, you know, fall back in on itself, what would happen to you? Because then it would just pull everything, all the energy back into itself. Every little bit of it that was existed is now just coming back into one point. You know what I mean? That could happen. And with your immortality... Sorry, I burped. With everything, you know, coming back to one point, it may just kind of blast back out. Which, I mean, I guess that'd be kind of a living hell in, like, the biblical term, because then you just be, like, burning. Because if the universe restarted itself with another Big Bang, it would just be, like, an unfathomable amount of heat in just one, you know... Well, not just from one burst, just for a lot, probably for like millions of billions of years, it'd be just fucking insanely hot. Imagine me just being clumped up in a binding light of energy and eventually exploding after trillions of years. Exploding into what? Just another universe? Because if it just crunched back in on you, how would it? Okay, how would it crunch you? Is kind of the question at hand we're kind of asking. How would you, an immortal being, experience the big crunch? Would it be like, oh, I'm just this now? Like, would it just be like you as a tiny, tiny microscopic ball with all of your atoms completely crunched, super togetherness? You know what I mean? We're not smoking, but what are you? Life? This guy. This guy. But yeah, moral of the story, X. Unfortunately, I don't believe you could extend the universe's life to infinity if you lived forever, like you were planning to do. I doubt that would happen. I feel like you'd be more likely to find a way to hop to a different universe than keep one universe alive forever. I feel like only some astronomically powerful entity would be able to do that. I don't think that's in the cards, mate. I'm not gonna lie to you. The best you could probably do is just keep one small section of the universe intact for yourself? Do different universes exist? That's another question entirely, which I don't have the answers to. I've been not, meeting at my weekly meetups with God recently, so I've not been able to ask him. I feel like in theory it'd be likely, but the real question is, would you be able to jump to them? Because for all we know, if you could, for example, is hypothetically tear the universe open, would the next universe just be right next door? Or would there be some, like, pre-Big Bang area buffering every universe between each other, you know what I mean? Or it'd be like a mixed bag, where some universes touch, but others are just super spread apart. What was confirmed? X not a Time Lord. He is not a doctor. Do you believe in God? Not really, no. No. I think it'd be a cool concept for the universe to have an actual God. But me, myself, no, I don't believe in him. Monk, have you played... Whoa! That one almost got me. Stellar Terrace. Let me look that up in case I have. I may have in my free time, but who knows? Da-da-da-da. Stellaris. I never played Stellaris, no. But, like I was saying, if there was a way to break the universe's filaments... Also, we have no clue what damage that would do to the universe. Stellaris, you're killing me with pronunciation. Bro, I pronounce everything wrong. I feel like y'all would understand this by this point. I say everything wrong. I was built incorrectly. But yeah. Let's just ignore all the shit that would happen if you did manage to punch a literal hole in the universe. Because don't quote me, but I feel like that'd be pretty bad for the universe. To punch just a fucking hole through it. I feel like that'd break a lot of shit. A lot of important shit. But let's say hypothetically you could. And the multiverse is real. Like, what would cause it? If a god existed, it would likely not look like what the religions have depicted. It would be a very inhuman. Oh, I doubt it even have a corporeal form. If a god did exist, I doubt it'd have one kind of solid form. I feel like it'd just be a being of pure energy, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what it would be. It would be nothing more than just unfathomable amounts of just energy condensed. The only way it would look like us is if the whole made in God's image was true. Which, first and foremost, is an insanely vain thing to say for a human. Being like, oh yeah, we were made in God's image. It's like, were we? That's very vain to say. Saying you were made in the image of a god, the one above all, little vain. But humans are known for that, so I'll let it slide this one time. But yeah. It's like that. I feel like personally, it would just look like a big ball of energy. It would be cool to talk to it, though. Like, see how it thinks about the whole universe and how it unfolded. You know, get its opinion on how shit happened, what it did do and what it didn't do. Because me personally, I feel like if the God did exist, they did virtually nothing. I feel like if God did exist, all they did was just start the universe and let shit play out naturally. Excuse me. All they did was just start the engine and then they just run it by itself. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you interacting as a god with shit would be too much pressure. You know what I mean? I got the wrong thing. I didn't mean to go for this path, but I guess we're going for it now. There we go. There you go. Hold up, let me read that. I'm imagining God is like some nerdy cosmic being who likes creating things, like doesn't even know humans exist. Well, to be fair, in the humongous universe, if you were God and you created the whole universe, it's very unlikely you would know even 90% of what's living in it, because you probably focus more on the shit that's impressive. Like, things that are going space-bound and going insanely cool things. You're not going to worry about what humans are doing right now, because they're not even... Okay, to be fair, humans have not done anything really impressive. Let's be honest here. Humans have not done anything remotely super-duper impressive to impress a god. Like, how do we even do that? That seems like a Herculean task. To impress a god. You know what I mean? That seems to be a little bit out of our range right now. I feel like certain humans could impress him, but as a whole, we'd be as entertaining to watch as, like, bugs. Kind of interesting, but not particularly the coolest thing. You know what I mean? Hold up. Really, I think Helltakers are pretty impressive to impress a cosmic creator. Maybe. If they like waifus, then yeah, sure, God probably love Helltakers. Helltaker. But I just feel like, personally, God probably does not give a fuck about us. If he ever was on Earth, he probably would not be super, you know, he'd be here to check it out then leave. Maybe come back in a few millennias. You know, just check on how she's doing. As the only sentient life on the planet. How are they doing down there? With all their wars and such. You know what I mean? Alright, we need something else to kind of thin out the herd over here. Because of the downdraft there, nothing's really getting past that area. What the fuck could I do here? Oh, Monkey Village, of course, because at the fucking fire I can see... My fire pit can see camo. There we go. Because basically what we're doing is we're getting all of these things just cooped up into this one corner here. Honestly, we're doing that, which is but barred right there. Some got... Jesus Christ, a lot got through there. What the fuck? That damn near iced me. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like as a lowly ant, I'm in no position to talk about how God would act. You know what I mean? I feel like humans just cannot even remotely comprehend how a god would act. Okay, we got 2K. It takes 21. That's 400. That brings us up to 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's also 9. 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18. We gotta last a few more rounds, and then we should be good to get an Apache. $16, and it costs 21. We need to get 5K. Once we get 5K, we can sell everything and just get an Apache. Alright, there we go. Fuck it, yeah, we can keep those. Yep. There we go. If there is a god out there, please God, leave me universal a lot. I have different words when I reincarnate. Who's to tell if one singular god is even in charge of everything? That seems like the entire multiverse to say. Bringing you to a different universe sounds like a lot for them. That sounds like a big ask. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if God created the universe, it'd be hard for him himself to leave the universe that he made. In a sense, creating a personal prison that you made. You know what I mean? Well, I guess, to be fair, if anyone could leave, it would be them. But who the fuck knows? I'm not God. To my knowledge. For all I know, I am him. Let's go for Arctic Monkey, actually. Yeah. But yeah, who knows? I sure as hell don't. And I don't claim to know. Because that seems like a lot of work that I don't want to do. In case of contemplating God. Me personally? Nuh-uh. Not for me, darling. Sounds like a whole lot of work that I don't want to fuck with. You know what I mean? You know how much fucking pressure that is? Contemplating morality and God? Fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm cool with just being a microscopic ant. I'm not gonna lie to you. We have it pretty good when all things considered. Microscopic ants rise up. You know what I mean? I should probably get the fucking ice monkey up a little bit more because he can be used for situations like this. Oh my god. If we just got the fucking thing, we probably would have had that. But yeah, an Apache will work, but this next time, don't go for fucking the things. Just go for the cannons first. No, we were right to get the other shit first. Yeah. There's more important things to do than question the meaning of the universe. Yeah. Like, fucking get clout. I need powdered milk. Meh. Dealer's choice, I guess. But yeah, honest to God, there's not really a point for people like us to contemplate God. I'm not gonna front with y'all. There ain't really that big of a point to it. Again, ant, boot. Not exactly the people who be contemplating shit. I feel like in terms of the universe, we're low down the intellectual totem pole. Give us a few more fucking... Give us like another million years if we live that long. Then we can start contemplating that kind of shit. Right now, I'm here to eat sweets, make content, and just be kind of chill for my life. That's it. That's my only goal in this life, is just be chill, eat sweets, and vibe. What else could I be doing? Contemplating the universe? Perchance, every now and again. Contemplating death? Death is more my ballpark. Because personally, if afterlife do exist, I'm going to visit your pocket dimension heaven. I feel like, okay, that is something I can contemplate. I can contemplate the afterlife. I feel like I am at that level. For humans, we can contemplate that. Because that does happen to all of us. So we have the right to think about it. I feel like the afterlife, I'm not going to lie to you, it may sound bleak, but I feel like the afterlife is just like before you were born. I feel like once we die, we just go back. You just go back to unconsciousness. Who knows? Maybe you'll get pulled out again and become conscious once again. I couldn't tell you that. I just feel like personally, I feel like this is going to happen. You go from nothing to a brief 100 years-ish of consciousness, which is a gift, to then you just get dropped back into the void. You know what I mean? And honestly, what more could you ask for? Because you could just not exist at all. So even getting a few 100 years is kind of a fucking great thing. You know what I mean? Because honestly, no other afterlife sounds that amazing. I feel like every other afterlife will cause you pain, if not insanity. Unless those afterlives remedy those problems. Because think about it. For example, let's go with the easier one, hell. Hell would just suck if it existed. Because in any version of the underworld, hell, you're in constant pain and agony, or you're just in constant, boredom. But heaven's a different kind of pain. Heaven would just bore you eventually. We got human monkey brains. Eventually we'll just get bored. Now imagine eternity. Eternity is a long fucking time. I just feel like eventually I get bored in heaven. That's all I'm saying. I feel like I just get bored eventually. I got a short attention span. I feel like in the long run, I would just get bored. You know what I mean? No matter how good it is, eventually I want it to just end, right? Depends on how the afterlife works. It's just mortal doing nothing that is boring. But if it works like Valhalla, then I'm down. Valhalla is an endless party. I feel like I get bored of the party eventually. Unless Valhalla did something to me psychologically that made me believe that this is the best thing ever constantly. Which at that point, that's just taking away your free will. I feel like the only way the afterlife works in your favor is if it doesn't take away your free will. But if it does, it's still not the best, because that's still a lot of your consciousness that's going to be kind of, ticked away at slowly but surely. Of just like, wow, everything's happening all of the time. And it's till the end of time. Fun fact, y'all. Once time starts, it cannot end. Which is the worrying part. It's not just endless party. It's battlegrounds against warriors where you temporarily die and you're all preparing for a cosmic battle event against evil and your brethren. Doesn't sound... What happens after that? Does the universe just end? Or you just go back to partying? Because also, I don't want to be in endless combat. Call me a bitch, but endless combat doesn't sound that fun. It sounds like a punishment. If I'm being completely honest with you. That shit sounds like a punishment more than a gift. Why would I want to be locked in eternal combat with a bunch of other people I don't fucking know? Across time. You know how bullshit that'd be if you were a Viking warrior and someone rolls up with a fucking gun? How unfair that'd be. You never win another fight in your life. Because I'm guessing you take up there what you had at the time. So if a fucking Navy SEAL dies, they're going up there with fucking tactical gear and an M16. Sorry, an M4. Which doesn't seem that fair. I don't mind being an Elden Ring style parade, fighting monsters for pride and eternity. Eventually I'll get used to pain, dying, and resurrecting. But then what? Does Valhalla just constantly make harder and harder fucking enemies? And if that's the case, what's the fucking point? You're never gonna be the strongest thing. You're never gonna end this cycle of just death. And if you stop, it matters just as little. I feel like it'd just be a pain. It'd be exhaustion. In Valhalla, all I would feel is exhaustion. I just feel tired all the time. Nothing would matter. I'm in an afterlife of nothing. It is just surface level pleasure and that's it. But the experience matters. the experience doesn't matter because there is no end to the experience. It's the same experience over and over again with a different coat of paint. That's all Valhalla is. I feel like I'd be suffering more than pleasure there. For me, at least. To be fair, though, y'all, this is somebody that thinks heaven would suck. This is somebody that thinks that what most people's ideal situation in life is will be horrendous. I feel like for me, heaven would just suck. I wouldn't like it. I'd find heaven rather boring and plain. Two-dimensional, if you would. No real depth. Nothing that really matters. Because it'd be cool for the first, like, fucking few fucking billion years. But after a while, it'd be like, huh. What do I want? What do I really want out of this heaven thing? Yeah, to be fair, Valhalla sounds like an endless Minecraft server. Yes, there'll be conflict, pride, motivation, adventures, but like, anyone to that server, even you get bored. Yeah, unless a bunch of shit just keeps happening, which it would. But even so, after a while, me myself, be like, why do I even fight anymore? Why do I bother fighting a battle that I know will never end? For me, this is just pain. There is nothing here. Some may find pride here. Some may find glory and lust and pleasure in battle. I find nothing more than boredom and just nothingness. You know what I mean? That's me personally. But again, like I said, I feel like no afterlife would make me happy. I'm very picky. Heaven sounds boring because it's just what? Peace for all eternity, all time? Okay, I feel like my ideal afterlife, turn me into a god. Not the god, a god. Excuse me. In a brand new universe. And I want to see how that universe thrives. And then once I die in that universe, just keep sending me to different places. So that there's still an end. There is an end to this story. Just keep changing how I live. In this universe, I'm a god. In this one, I'm a slave. In this one, I'm a peasant. In this one, I'm an animal. Just keep sending me somewhere new. Change it up. I want life to still have its innate risk. I don't want just a life of pure one thing. You know what I mean? Wish grant you ever be Steve in Minecraft, being bound to one player, no control of your actions. Fuck it. Why not? I don't know, me personally, my ideal afterlife would be just me getting sent somewhere else. Like, okay, wow, this universe was cool, but this next one. And what I would want is, after every life lived, I regain my memory of my past lives. Or at a certain point in that universe, I regain my memories. Not at the start, but just actually, no. Give me my memories. Unless I specifically ask to not have them for a universe. That'd be my ideal afterlife. So I do have the option to just give a fresh slate for one life. Or I can just continue going world to world, just knowing everything. How this works. How it's gonna fucking fall apart. This and that. You know what I mean? My ideal life is like a modern society where you still have to work, go home in your apartment, pay bills, coding about your for infinity. I mean, that's not that bad. When you think about it, that gives your life purpose. You can grind to something. People can still invent new things. You can have a new pleasure. You can try new foods, everything. But it's not going to be like heaven where it's like, oh, instantaneously, boom, poof, it's there. Wow, cool. Because in heaven, you're not ever hungry. You're never thirsty. You're never cold. You're never hot. You're just in the ideal state for a human to be in. And that's like, wow, crazy. What the fuck do I do now? Do I just sit here with my dick in my hand? Like, what do I do? What do you want me to do, God? What do you want? Honestly, that'd probably be my one question to God. My one question to God would be, what would your ideal afterlife be? They would still be like Manga said, you used to die but in painful, but you reminisce in your body, your home bed. Imagine you fucking die like in Brazil, but your home bed is in fucking Imagine you sleep in a bed in Brazil and die there, but your home is like in like fucking Germany. So now you gotta figure out how you're gonna get back home to Germany, or do you just start your new life as a Brazilian person? There you go. But yeah, I feel like that'd be my one question for God. It's just, what would his ideal afterlife be? Because that'd probably be a good afterlife, if that's the one that God wants. You know what I mean? I feel like that'd be the best kind of question to ask him. Not how the universe is made, what's the point of it all, but just, what would your ideal end be? The beginning already happened. I don't even know about that, but if you, God, were to die, what would your ideal afterlife be? It could just be nothingness. He loses consciousness. It could be heaven. But what would his be, is my question. What would an all-powerful being's afterlife be like? What would they want? Actually, to be fair, that's a great question. What does an all-powerful being want? When you can get everything, would you even experience want? You know what I mean? Honestly, if God did exist, that'd probably be why he's so. If I were God, I want to end up being a recursion. I would want the end to be a recursion. Interesting. That'd probably be why God is so interested in us, because we can feel things that he can't. Because he's all powerful, but all power kind of fucking sucks. You have no wants, no needs, no ambitions, no desires. There's so many things you can't feel. As a human, you get the whole spectrum of shit. You got desire, rage, love, passion, wants, needs, goals to achieve, hard work to get to that thing. You know what I mean? And at a point, it all ends. You have a point to keep moving. An all-powerful being may never die. So there's no point, there's no time limit, nothing matters. You can just do shit in a million years or right now, it doesn't matter. We're like God's little ant farm, he just like watching us through our lives. Honestly, it probably give him a bunch of fucking entertainment. Seeing beings that, to his knowledge, he can't really understand how it works. Understanding desire and want to a being that can do everything, it's like explaining to a fucking frog how to do calculus. They may get like a generalized idea, but they'll never truly understand it, you know what I mean? That may be why he's interested in us. We can experience things that he can't because we can't do what they can. You know what I mean? It depends. Does this all-powerful being have emotions? If they don't have emotions, they're just doing it for the sake of desires, boy, and wanting. Yeah, they're just doing it for the sake of doing it. No strings attached. And for all we know, they may have just created the universe by accident. Just them existing may have created the universe. Or the universe may have just created them, and the rest of the universe is a byproduct, or they're a byproduct. No real purpose, but all the same, the most important creature in it. Which I feel like would be so unfortunate for that God if you were nothing more than a byproduct of the universe creating itself. Nothing more than a manifestation of the universe manifesting itself. To be fair, if it didn't have emotions, it wouldn't feel anything. No good or bad to that statement, which is Also, kind of sad. A being with all that power and no drive, just pure existence, sounds horrendous to everything except you. You know what I mean? If you were chosen to be one of the gods, right, what would you accept? If I was just a god, not the god, I feel like I'd accept to be a god. I feel like being a god would be fun because there's an end. The god cannot die. A god can die. Happens in stories all the time. Gods die. The god doesn't die. You know what I mean? So life would still have some meaning even if you live for trillions of quadrillions of years. There's still going to be an end eventually. I would accept it. I would honestly prefer to be just a god of time. I feel like that'd be a good fun thing. No matter which type of god of time you take, it'd be a fun existence. You know what I mean? Being able to just move through it freely if you could. Because at that point, you could live for trillions of billions of years. And then when at the end of the universe, you just flow right back in time to the very start of whenever you wanted to. And you get to re-experience all the things again for as many times as you want until you accept just the end. You know what I mean? Just the ability to postpone the end seems like a fun experience. You know what I mean? Just being able to say, I want to go a little longer, sounds like the biggest blessing. Because you get to just choose when you go out. No external force, just you choosing when you want to say, okay, I'm ready. I've done and seen everything that this universe has to offer. I'm ready to embrace my end. I'm ready for the final step. You know what I mean? I feel like it'd be a fun time to be a god. Whether you're a known god or an unknown god, it'd be fun. You know what I mean? Just observing, watching, doing whatever you really feel like doing. The truest form of freedom, which would be a god but not the god. You're in the perfect middle ground of just neutralness. You're in charge of typically one thing. You can learn that thing, do things with that thing, and just like, new viewers, oh, assume you're playing Fun Balloonies. I wonder what he's talking about. Why are we being philosophical? I don't know, it just happens sometimes, you know what I mean? Once the topic of God and gods comes up, and death itself too, you tend to just fall into philosophical things, you know what I mean? This game doesn't take that much brain power, so I can afford to, use it to, use my brain power to, just go into different topics of obscurity, obscurity, of like, what god would I want to be? Would I be a god or want to be the god? Answer is always to be a god, not the god. Being the god fucking sucks, but being a god is cool. You know what I mean? It's like that. Life just tends to, ask these questions. I mean, I guess there's benefits to being any type of god. Being a god of death, you'd probably be able to take a peek almost the other side of, life. Which is cool. Being a god of life, you can create life. That's insane. That's insanely cool. This is a weird thing that suggests that all of us might be never a... Sorry, nose is stuffy again. There's this weird thing that suggests that all of us might never experience death. Whenever you die, from others' perspective, you die, but your perspective, you dodge a bullet in split time. That could be how timelines split. Timelines work as a weird concept. Sometimes only big actions cause, timelines to form and split. In other cases, a coin flip of any one person could cause a timeline to split. It just depends on how timelines would work. For all you know, you not slipping right now on that one stair could cause a new timeline. You know what I mean? It depends on how infinite infinity is essentially what we're trying to ask. which is a big ask of mortal men. Asking how infinite infinity is of a concept that we can't even grasp is a big ask of us, I feel like. Just me personally. I feel like that's a big ask from us. If this ever proven, I'm gonna make stacks playing Russian roulette. Yeah, everyone would. Actually, I feel like that would fuck up so much shit in society. The second that got proven, no one would give a shit about anything anymore because, from their perspective, they never die. But then what happens when you get old? Because if that's the case, take it right now. Let's say we're the only universe, and right now, everyone born can make their own universe. When they would die, universe created. Everyone would just become super egomaniacs. Because from their perspective, they never die. And it'd be the same for every other motherfucker's perspective. That eventually, nothing would ever get done. Because from everyone's perspective, it'd be like, bro, why is no one doing anything? Only I matter. I matter. Because I'm gonna not die. So why should I be doing this shit when I'm basically a god? You know what I mean? It's like that. But also, kind of like, weird scapegoat, but to explain the old age thing, you just happen to be born of a genetic where you don't get old. Well, I guess, that depends, because I'm aging right now. I age. I'm no longer a baby. You know what I mean? So I guess that raises the question of where does the aging start and stop at? Hold up. There you go. But yeah. Oh, it's a weird little thought to have. What monkey do I want to put down? Oh, right, helicopter. We're going to save for a little bit and get helicopter. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. May the gods bless you. Or escape station, you'd still get old but never die. Eventually you'd be stuck endlessly suffering life support system for hundreds of years. Yeah, from your perspective, because actually at that point, like every second, you'd be creating a new universe. I wonder, would there be a cap on infinity eventually? Like there's too much infinity in this infinity, so certain infinities start disappearing. Monkey, 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 monkey. Yes, hello there, Cinnamon Ween. How you doing? How's it going? We're just chilling for the day, you know, very much vibing, coastaling on life, thinking about everything, thinking about the multiverse, what we do think better since I saw the Avatar. Bro, what the fuck you mean? What is wrong with this Avatar? What is wrong with it? Stop being a baby. A baby. Stop being a baby. First time, yep. Stop being a baby. Stop being the baby. Alright, we got this. Next probably be... Those two Moabs should be enough. These two Moabs actually should be enough to take out most Moabs while the helicopter cleans up. But... an airplane is what we should probably go for. A Spectre would probably go far in this, so we could probably afford it with our normal strategy. There we go. He's a key error since silence is important, yet I have a very adorable avatar. My avatar is perfect in every way possible. I am very cute. The live version of oversized Smurf creatures. I'm guessing he means my VTuber model, but he's like, oh, look at that, crazy. I don't like it for some reason. I don't know what the fuck I did to this man. There we go. And we want lot dart. Yep, lots of darts. We can get never. We can not. Oh no, we're not gonna never miss. We're not gonna actually. Oh, we will get never miss. Cool. Worth it. Oh, they got fucking annihilated there. I need to see what I can and can't do. I need Monkey Radar and Alchemist. Yeah. Oh, VTuber model. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's like, oh, you. Gross VTuber model. And I'm like, why? What'd I do to you? The fuck I do? I didn't ask for this life. I'm just living it. You know what I mean, bro? Come on. Give me the scanner. Give me the Dragon Ball Z S scanner. The money's coming in really fucking slowly. Holy shit, it's slow as fuck. It's like molasses in the fucking winter. Speaking of molasses in the winter, I'm fucking starving. Weird segue, I know, but I am starving. I have not eaten at all today. Too busy. Alright, we need 25. Put those together, that's going to be 6,000, 7,000. 7 plus these two. Let's just get 7 plus 8. That'd be 116 with all of that. 116. So that'll be 16,000, not 116. 16,000 plus this 19, so about 20. We get about 6K, something like that. Damn, it really doesn't work. Unfortunately, no. I'm too powerful. I'm just stopping my mind powers. Because I'm just that cool and awesome and amazing. Let's get 6,000 to 7,000. And then try and get the Spectre. Just going to put it there just in case. Alright, cool. This should be enough to buy a Spectre. There we go. We'll keep Sada there. And we will get... Ooh, what do we want to get? Everyone hear me out about the Battle Droids from Star Wars. What do you mean hear you out? Like hear you out sexually? Like, oh, you want to smash him or what? Honestly, a glue guy would be fucking pretty useful. Just to slow down these ones so you can focus a little bit more on the fucking big bad balloons. Glue hose. And then we start working on a fucking glue Moab up here. Yeah, because it's not even leaving spawn now, which is exactly what I wanted. Oh, smash. Oh, why you want to fix the battle droids? That's fucking weird, bro. Just saying. Me personally, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I think you're talking about the roly-poly bitches. Right? Am I right about that? You're talking about the roly-poly bitches? Make him even stronger. Get stronger glue. We gotta get Moab glue, though, is the problem. We can get it. He's kind of destroying everything right now. Every Moab, basically. Yeah, fucking the Apache failed at that one. Get the Moab glue already, please. Second I get that, I feel a lot more... Ah! Forgot 36. I have to remember 36. But I think I'm going to call it there, actually. So that being said, thank you all for watching. And hey, we hit 200 followers on Twitch today. That's a big milestone. We did it. We're close to getting that on YouTube too. Not YouTube, we're close to getting the mod stream on YouTube too, of course. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Watch Far into a VOD, mate. Follow or sub, which one you're on. Remember, 500 followers on Twitch or 500 subs on YouTube. Your mods get playing entire fucking stream. Good if you have that for me. So that being said, to your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousins, aunt, uncles, nieces, nephews, strangers, neighbors, friends, cats, dogs, everybody. Got a Richard vibe going here. Be lovely, puppy, and Shan talk, or don't we, by the way. Do you be proud? Dean will be proud. Of course, mwah, 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 mwah. See what over tonight. I may see tomorrow, but I'm not sure about that. And of course, that being said, thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. And of course, peace, y'all.